What if you were born in a country where your hairstyle is chosen for you, your television only shows one channel, and leaving your homeland without permission could mean prison for your entire family? Welcome to North Korea, the world's most secretive nation. North Korea was formed after World War II, when Korea was divided into two separate states. The North became a communist regime under Kim Il-sung. Since then, the country has been ruled by the same family for over 70 years. Today, the nation is led by Kim Jong-un, one of the most mysterious and powerful leaders on earth. Very little is known about his personal life, yet inside his country, his image is everywhere. His portraits hang in homes, schools, and offices. Citizens are required to show respect to these images daily. From childhood, people are taught that their leaders are almost superhuman. Stories describe them performing impossible achievements. Questioning these stories is not just discouraged, it can be dangerous. In North Korea, information is tightly controlled. There is no free internet like the rest of the world enjoys. Only a limited internal network exists, accessible to a small number of elites. Ordinary citizens cannot browse global websites, use social media freely, or watch foreign YouTube videos. Television and radio broadcasts are controlled entirely by the government. Every newspaper, every channel, every announcement follows strict approval. The outside world is often portrayed as dangerous, unstable, and hostile. But what happens if someone secretly watches a foreign movie? According to defectors, punishments can be severe. Some report heavy penalties, labor sentences, or imprisonment. Fear plays a powerful role in maintaining control. Leaving the country is extremely difficult. Borders are heavily guarded. Attempting to escape can result in harsh consequences not only for the individual but sometimes for their relatives as well. This system creates an environment where loyalty is enforced through both ideology and fear. The capital city, Pyongyang, is often shown in carefully selected footage. Clean streets, organized parades, impressive buildings, military displays. To visitors, it can appear modern and orderly. However, many defectors claim rural areas tell a different story. Food shortages have been reported in the past. Economic hardship has affected many families. Access to resources can depend heavily on social classification. North Korea operates under a social ranking system often described as Songbun. This system categorizes citizens based on their family's political loyalty and background. Your job opportunities, living location, and even food access can be influenced by this classification, something you are born into and cannot easily change. Despite economic struggles, North Korea invests heavily in military power. It has conducted nuclear tests and developed missile programs that have drawn international attention. These weapons programs have resulted in strict international sanctions. Sanctions limit trade and financial transactions with many countries. While the government maintains strong control internally, these sanctions have added pressure on the economy. Yet, inside the country, large military parades showcase strength. Missiles roll through city squares. Soldiers march in perfect synchronization. The message is clear: power and unity. Tourists who are allowed to visit must follow strict rules. They cannot wander freely. They are accompanied by government-approved guides at all times. Photography may be restricted. Conversations with locals are limited. Everything a visitor sees is carefully curated. But perhaps the most fascinating aspect of North Korea is the mystery. Because information rarely flows out freely, much of what the world knows comes from satellite images, intelligence reports, and testimonies from defectors. Some stories describe prison labor camps where inmates perform hard physical work under difficult conditions. The government denies many of these allegations, calling them propaganda. The truth is difficult to verify completely. What we do know is that North Korea remains one of the most isolated countries on Earth. And isolation creates mystery. Mystery creates fear. And fear creates control. Generations have grown up without ever experiencing open elections, uncensored media, or unrestricted travel. To them, this system is normal because it is all they have ever known. At the same time, small cracks in the wall have appeared over the years. Smuggled USB drives. Foreign dramas secretly shared. Illegal radio broadcasts picked up near borders. Information has a way of finding paths, even in the most controlled environments. The younger generation, according to some reports, is more curious about the outside world than ever before. But change in such a tightly controlled system does not happen quickly. North Korea stands as a unique case in modern history, a nation frozen in a different political era while the rest of the world rapidly globalizes. Is it misunderstood? Is it as extreme as portrayed? Or is the truth somewhere in between? Because when a country controls the narrative, controls the images, controls the stories, the outside world may only see shadows.